That independent mindset, the best mindset to have, man. But I want to ask you, still tipping, how did that record come about?
Well, still tipping. Back to what I'm saying. Actually, uh, Rolling Strap 1998 is the name of the mixtape. I think 98 because it's 1998, and this is like I'm telling you, I'm in high school, right? So I had a freestyle off of the "I'm a Hoe" beat. I don't know if you remember Master P and Ice Cube remade that "I'm a Hoe," you know I'm a hoe. So on that track, I said, "Now look who creeping, look who crawling still," and I said the still tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos, pimping for. I said all that on my freestyle, right? So when we was working on a real Swisher House album, which was the day Hell Broke Loose, it was a compilation album. So if you look at my album, on my project, I already platinum. I got a song called Three Kings, and it started off with I got drank by the paint, drove by the pine. Okay, that line is from a famous freestyle I did, from a Kappa Beach freestyle I did. Same thing with Still Tipping. That came from a famous freestyle I did off of the I'm a Hoe beat on the Rolling Strap mixtape. It kind of became a thing that I started to do after I get success off of mixtape freestyles. I would kind of try to flip them into a real song, right? So that's what we did with Still Tipping, basically. That was my mindset. So I got with Big Time. This was the first producer, and I told him, let's do the song, and we did the chorus, and then I did the verse, and he had his beat on it, but it wasn't nowhere near as dope as the beat of this song today, So that was the original one. It wasn't on Mike Jones' tape. It was a compilation. It was on Day Hell Broke Loose, and it was me, Chamillionaire, and Mike Jones on on the original one, and then Big Time was Michael Watt's friend, and they ended up falling out or whatever. So they broke up and took our verses off of the Big Time beat and put it on another beat, which you hear y'all hear today. And then they took Chamillionaire off of there and put Paul Wall on it, because Paul Wall was an artist on the Swisher House. So Still Tipping was originally on the Day Hell Broke Loose too. If you go look at the old compilation, it wasn't on Mike Jones, album. It started popping and catching fire. So then Mike Jones was their first album they had coming out on their label, so they put it on that. You know what I'm saying? To catch the momentum of it. But that's basically how it came together and how it got on, Mike Jones' album or whatever. But really, it was a Slim Thug song, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
I had no idea, man. I didn't know that was your record at first.
Pretty much, but it was on Swisher House, and they had it on the compilation. And Mike Jones was their first album coming out through their label, so that made sense to put it on an artist instead of just letting it be out the record by itself. You know what I'm saying? And I was cool with it. I had no problem with it. So that was it. I felt like this how it came. It's like, to me, I made so much money independent. I'm not independent off mixtapes, from what Michael Watts showed me. So when I did that record, I ain't mind him having the success of that record to pay him back for what he showed me in the underground game. Is how I look at it. That's how I paid him back.
Yeah, that's a classic record, man. I mean, worldwide, not only in Houston or in the South, man, but worldwide. Did you ever think that record would be as big?
I didn't. I didn't expect it to be as big as I expected it to be a Houston classic, and like do what we did before with the other independent records. But I didn't expect the Still Tipping to go to the level it went, because I was signed already before Still Tipping came out, like on a major level. I was with Pharrell already, so before that, they wasn't accepting the Houston sound. Like I said, I've been doing that type of music from '98 till 2005, and it wouldn't go past the Texas, Louisiana markets. It would just stay around that same, what I'm saying, area. But after I got to deal with Pharrell, it's like how majors do. It become a wave of people. Like, when Miami started popping, they start signing everybody. They start signing everybody in Houston at that time. And when they start signing everybody, the music began to spread more, and people started to understand the culture more. And that's when it really like got accepted. Like I feel like with Still Tippin' Pop, that was kind of like the first time that people really started to understand the Houston culture. You know what I'm saying? From the rims to everything else. As far as like worldwide, of course Texas and Screwed Up Click, I already did all that before. But I feel like Still Tippin' took it to a whole nother level.
And that Like a Boss, another dope ass record you made.
Right. Like a Boss, that was my first record with Pharrell. I actually had that record done before I had got the deal. That was one of the records on my demo when I played them for Interscope. I had that record, The Three Kings with T.I. and Bun B, and a few more. And Pharrell ended up redoing the Like a Boss beat and made it what you hear today. But yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, I enjoyed my whole time, and that album. I already platinum doing that with Pharrell. That was one of the greatest experiences I had with this music.